guys, it's Tay's Dream World. Welcome back. Right now I'm in colegio. I am in college, sophomore year, getting it on. Yeah, next semester I'm about to be a junior. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. So, if you didn't already know, I am an animation major, but what you didn't know is where I got that idea. So I wanted to be in, well, it's a long story how I chose my major, but besides the point, the place that inspired my major is actually Japan. Okinawa, Japan, to be exact. So Okinawa, Japan is this little small island on the side of Japan. So it's like this far, Japan's like this big. So here's my story. It's a short story. I'm gonna tell you the beginning of the story, okay? So we moved to Japan because my dad is in the military, and well, was in the military. He retired. Yeah. Anyway, we moved to Japan twice. Okinawa, Japan twice. Not mainland Japan, Okinawa. The very first time we moved, it was 2007. I was in 3rd grade, I believe, and at first, I did not like Japan, let me tell you that. And I'm gonna tell you why I didn't like Japan. So the main reason why was because this is, one, my first time going overseas to a whole and completely different country. 2, it took too long to get there. It was 14 hours of a flight, and that was, as a little girl, you would know that this is not really fun. And 3, I had a best friend. This was the main reason. I had a best friend that lived like right behind me in South Carolina, and we were just like, I swear we were sisters. I was kind of in this phase of like, I don't want to be here. We always move, you know, because we always move in 3 years. Like, it's always 3 years. Or one time I think it was 2 years, but I don't think I was born for that. But anyway, so it was almost like a culture shock, but I wasn't really that shocked. But it was a culture shock. We went to an English-speaking school because I know a lot of people ask me like, oh, so you went to a Japanese school because you lived in Japan? No. We went to a DoD school, which is a military-based school, which teaches in English. It is English teachers. I mean, you might have a Japanese teacher if it's a Japanese class, but for the most part, it was English. So I was in elementary school, and when we get to, I think it was like 3rd grade or 4th grade, 5th grade, we have to take these Japanese classes. There were 2 Japanese teachers. One was a male, one was a female. It was the best class. I think that class made me love Japan. Like, no kidding. That made me like for real fall in love with Japan, because it was like they taught us the culture of Japan. They taught us Japanese language, the hiragana and katakana. You know, we learned all that stuff, and I wouldn't say I was fluent because we did learn the basics, but it was like, one project was that we had to interview a Japanese person. Like, we had to randomly go to a random Japanese person and ask them questions. And that I have social anxiety, so that was not fun for me, but it made me like lose all my Japanese when I was talking, but like, it is, anyway, besides that. So we had a Japanese field trip, right? And the field trip was to go to a Japanese school, right? I was so excited and so nervous at the same time. When we arrived there, we were in this gymnasium. It was a big gymnasium. Like, I was astonished. And I think it was big because it was one of those schools that went from like kindergarten to 12th grade. It was it was awesome though. But it was a huge gym. The American students sat on this side, the Japanese students sat on this side. And then we had like speakers come in, tell us what was going to happen, what we're going to do. And so we were all split up, and we all went to a different classroom. So I was with, I think they were like 1 grade younger than us, but we were with them. They were either the same grade or 1 grade over or younger. I don't know. They were very close to us. So, you know, we didn't really talk to each other. We were kind of like just like you know, because they were kind of like practicing their English and we were kind of practicing our Japanese, but I didn't really talk to anybody because I was very, very nervous. So at the beginning I was drawing, and I was drawing a Pikachu. This is where all my art career started, okay? So I was drawing a Pikachu because I was really into Pokemon, and deep down below, I wanted to show the Japanese students that I knew, I knew what they create, you know? But like, on the other side, I was just like, I'm a fan of drawing. Yeah, I'm gonna draw this, right? So, we use basic Japanese, like, onamae wa nan desu ka? And it's like, Tera desu, yoroshiku, you know? They use simple Japanese, you know? So, here's when the party started. So, these upperclassmen come in, right? They're like, it's like a long hallway, and like, in these sections are the classrooms. Like, it's like open. There's no door, it's just like an open section. That's just the classroom. And there's many classrooms or whatever. These upperclassmen come walking by. They might be like 6th grade, 7th grade-ish students. And they walk by and they're staring at like the classroom because, you know, there's American students here, like all different types of American students, you know. And they're like, whoa, like wait, like, ooh, wow. I mean, like, I didn't know this was happening, you know. So we're just like sitting there and I'm drawing and stuff like that. So I wasn't really paying attention, which I don't know why I wasn't, but at the time I just wasn't paying attention. The student, everybody else was looking at the upperclassmen, and I kept drawing, and then like all of a sudden someone tapped on my shoulder. I'm like, I look up like, what's going on, you know? And so the Japanese student was like, kochi kochi, you know, come here, you know, and I was like, okay. I went over to them and I'm just standing there like, I'm so scared. Like, what do I say? I don't know Japanese well enough. Like, I'm nervous. I forgot everything, you know? So they were like, wa nan desu ka? Or something like that. Something along. I'm not good at Japanese, okay? I'm just practicing. And I was like, did they ask me what my age is? Now, when you ask your age, it's nansai desu ka? So nansai desu ka, which is what is your age, basically. And you're supposed to say something sai desu. So I said 11歳です. I think I was 11. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It was either 10 or 11. 10歳です or 11歳です. I don't know. But I said that and they were like, yeah. And they were like trying to find a way to like communicate with me. So I'm like sitting there like, I have no idea what's going on. So they're like, what? Like, so the teacher comes over and she's like, what grade are you in? And I'm like, 4th grade. I think I'm in 4th grade. I'm not sure. It was either 3rd through 5th. It doesn't matter. But whatever grade, I was like, oh, I'm in 4th grade, whatever. So they were like, oh my God. You know, they're like whispering to each other, like, so I'm like embarrassed at this point because the whole class is looking at me and the teacher's looking at me and I'm just like, what is the matter? Like, why was I picked out of everybody? Here's my problem. 1, I was the tallest out of my grade. That was for sure. Like, I didn't realize this until after, but I was the tallest in my grade. So I looked, I guess, like a grown student, like a 6th grader, like them. And 2, puberty. I had D's. So imagine, like, you know, you're in 3rd grade. Like, most people don't get these, you know. Most people just, you know, wear sports bras. I was wearing a bra. Like, no kidding. Like, I was grown. But it was just interesting to, like, I don't know, it could have been that or it could have been because of those, yeah. It could have been that, or it could have been something else, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was, because I looked different than everybody in my grade. Because I kind of stood out because I was on the first table, so it was very interesting. But why they chose me, I have no clue. I have no idea. It just happens. Like, I can't tell you. But my love for Japan goes so far. I love Japan. I love it. And I'm planning on studying abroad next summer. And I'll give you guys all the details of like me studying abroad. Let's hope that I get the study abroad program that I want. Because if I don't get it, I might be going to somewhere else. So yeah. So Japan is just one of the biggest things that kind of inspired me to choose animation, I guess, because I was always into art, but I never really thought about it as like a degree. I just thought about it as like a hobby. So I've never been to mainland, so that should be interesting if I do go, and I hope to go because I really want to go for my study abroad trip, you know, and hopefully if I study abroad, you know, I get some cool points, you know, for, you know, job applications, or maybe I could, you know, work in Japan. Yeah, okay, yeah. Phew. Let's hope my life turns out how I want it to turn out. If you guys are interested, check out my art channel down below, and you can see like what I'm working on, my animations, anything. I am starting to do commissions, so if you want an animation done, you can get some. I also have a GoFundMe page down there. I know it's gonna sound super ridiculous, but I have no money to go to this study abroad trip, and I really want to go. So me and my friend are collabing to go to this study abroad, and like hopefully this would happen. I mean, there are scholarships out there, but even like I can't apply to all the scholarships. But besides that, just check it out, you know, you never know, you know, it could be cool, you know. And I'm not doing the donations for free. If you do donate, I will make something for you, so it's kind of like a commission. I don't know. But we'll see what happens, but you guys will get the details. And see you next time for my next video talk about life.